So let's start lying back on our mats, and I'm going to unfold my blanket. So I have a little cushion here, and then place my sits bones here at the edge, and then exhale and just roll my way down nice and gently. So now let's go ahead, bring your arms into your sides for a moment, and then I just want you to kind of steadily rock your back side to side, just take time. So noticing, paying attention to where you might feel a little discomfort, or there's any sensitivity in your lumbar. And just rock that out a little. And then from there, let's just lightly keep your knees bent, and then you're going to ride this imaginary little bicycle. So getting just a little bit of motion in the knees and the hips, pulling the fronts of your ribs in as you go. Good. Let's just shift that direction. Beautiful. Let's set both feet on the floor. Take your arms up and then stretch. Reach your knees to one side, reach your knees to the other side. So as the knees come down, push through your feet and lift your hip bones up so you get deeper stretch there into your psoas. Good. And feeling this through the chest, the back, all the way, cada dirección, each direction. Beautiful. So now let's go ahead. Exhale, stretching both arms overhead. You're going to raise one knee, one and opposite arm. So pierna y brazo subiendo y bajando juntos. So you're letting your arm and leg come down and up together. Using an exhale to lift and a little inhale to lower. Good. And from here, let's pause. Let's try this now with two legs. So 2 arms, 2 legs are going to come up, and then we're going to lightly let them tap down into the floor. So here we go. Coming down 5, and exhale, lifting. Coming down 4, exhale, lifting. Coming down 3, exhale, lifting. And 2, and 1. Let's pause with your 2 legs up. Now exhale, draw your head and chest up, take your gaze to your belly button, and then lightly pulse the arms here. You're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Now exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inspirar 2, 3, 4, 5. Expirar 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pause. So now the arms and legs are going to stretch up as the legs stretch up as the arms come alongside the ears. Exhale, bring them down. So you'll inhale, arms and legs up, brazos, good, y abajo. Brazos y piernas arriba y abajo, muy bien. Let's hold this up, leave the legs as they are. Use a little exhale, lift the head and chest, your arms to your sides. You'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inspirar 2, 3, 4, 5. Expirar 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, relaxing the head and neck. Once again, I want you to pull the heels together, your toes apart, bend and straighten the knees just a few times. So the knees right over your chest, and then exhaling to lift. Here we go, down and up, down, and exhaling to lift, down, and exhale, lift 2, down, and exhale, lift. Now pause, arms floating back overhead. You're going to exhale, lift the head and chest, arms to your sides. Take another 3 sets. You'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pause. Bending the knees. Once again, take your hands here to your right shin, your espinilla derecha, and then stretch and extend your left leg out. Good. So now let this left leg come down and up slightly on the diagonal there. So your big toe turns slightly out, heel turns slightly in. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let's pause. Changing sides. So now the left leg is going to come down and up. We'll go 5. Wait, or your right leg. La pierna derecha arriba y abajo. Good. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Let's switch your hands back to the right leg. Extend the left leg out. Now lift your head and chest. Now change the position of the two legs. So we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Pause. Bend the knees. Lower the head and chest down. Place your palms here on the floor. Place your feet into the floor. So again, 2 feet pressing in deep. And then you're going to exhale, lift the hips and pelvis, get a big stretch, a little bit of work for the glutes and hamstrings. And now you'll exhale, lower down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, take a pause, reach your tailbone down, pubic bone down. And then exhale, curling up through your low back up. 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale, lower the bones. Inhale, lengthening the spine, torso all the way out. Exhale, curling, peeling, lifting. Inhale, hold on top. Exhale, lowering. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale and exhale, lift up. 2, 3. Now hold, and you're just going to pulse the sitting bones down and up. We'll go 10, 9, and 8. Feeling that work from the backs of the legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, pause there. Knees coming in, hands here to your ankles for a moment. And then 5 times you're going to reach arms and legs out. And then exhale, pull to the center. Inhale, out, 2, 3. Exhale, in, 2, 3. Afuera, 2, 3. Adentro, 2, 1. Afuera, 2, 3. Adentro, 2, 1. Last time. Afuera, 2, 3. Adentro, 2, 1. Let's pause. Exhale, lift the head and chest. Sweep the hands behind the head. Extend the left leg out. Rotate towards your right leg. Now exhale, change. And we're going to take 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6. Reaching across your midline. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Good. And now we'll exhale, release, bajando la cabeza, lowering your head right back down. Let's place both feet on the floor. Exhale, lift the pelvis up once again. Tap your right heel just down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the left heel, talón izquierdo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then la planta del pie, you're going to take the ball of your right foot up, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y la izquierda, the left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And now 2 heels, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now las plantas del pie, the balls of the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll roll balls to heels. 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Let's exhale, release. Slide the left leg long. Stretch the right leg up. Circle the leg in the hip sockets. You're going to circle out, around, and in. This can be a small circle. More important that the pelvis stays steady as you circle. Good. Let's change the direction. 5 and 4. Good. And 3, really anchoring through the opposite thigh. 2 and 1. Good. Take a little pause. Now bend your top knee. Place the foot there on the thigh bone and just enjoy a little stretch. Good. Letting the hip release here, Linda. This should feel good. Good. And then let's exhale. Bend the bottom knee. Draw that knee up. And then interlace the fingers around the thigh back behind you. And again, feeling the external rotators now stretching. Good. And now exhale, go ahead and extend that leg. And you can take your hands here to the shin bone and then lightly lift up. Good. So you're now feeling a stretch in your left hamstring, just a hair. Bueno, por la pierna izquierda. Let's exhale, release. Bend both knees, the right leg lengthens, and the left leg lifts. So now vamos a hacer círculos. You're going to make circles, 5 and 4, light little circles, 3 and 2 and 1. Circulamos, otra dirección. You're going to make these circles the other way. 5 and 4 and 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Let's pause here for just a moment. And now you'll use an exhale to externally rotate that thigh, open the leg out, feel the hips stretch as you place the foot there on the opposite thigh. Good, try to stay balanced through your hips in this lift. Excellent, and now you'll bend the bottom knee, reaching up. So now focus on stretching the external rotators in the opposite hip. Good, give that a few solid breaths. Good, and then from there, you're gonna exhale, extend, and reach your weight. So reach the femur bone back into your hands. And then we're gonna exhale, take your hands here to your shin and stretch, reach this leg up. Good, so really feeling deeply through the backs of the legs and also through the external rotators, a big stretch. Let's bring your 2 legs back up together for a moment. Inhale, interlace the fingers. Exhale, moving the hands behind the head. Now take the left leg, reach it out. So now we're going to go long legs as we externally rotate. Y hacemos otro lado. So here we go. 10 y 9 y 8 y 7 y 6 y 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1 y ya está. That's enough of that. Both knees bend, both feet now come to the floor. Brazos a tu lado, so bring your arms here to your side. Tuck the shoulder blades onto the back, lifting the pelvis up. Good. Now raise the right knee over your hip. Tap the toes, dedos del pie into the floor. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Right foot down, sitting bones lift. Opposite leg taps. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Feet coming in, sitting bones lifting. Now from here, right leg stretches out and in. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, release, foot down, sitting bones up, left side out and in. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Left leg down, pierna derecha arriba, stretch it up, down and up. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Opposite side, left leg, la pierna izquierda arriba. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Left leg down, right leg up, sitting bones lift. Isquiones arriba. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otro lado, other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, foot comes down, 2 sits bones right back up. And then we're going to release bone, By bone. Bring your feet right back up, heels together, toes apart. And then let's circle the legs out, down, and around. Now change the direction, going the other way. So your heels stay together. We're going to go out, down, around. Good. Once you make it back to center, vamos a hacerlo otra dirección. So you're going to go the other way. Good. Let's go out, down, around, and up. And now otro lado. Muy bien. Good. Last time, each direction. Beautiful. And now from here, let's bend the knees. And you're going to exhale. Reach your hands here back behind the head. Rotate the ribs to the right. Extend 2 legs. Inhale, move back to the center. Rotate to the left. Extend the other way. Inhale, passing through the center. And exhale, rotating. Inhale, passing through the center. Exhale, rotating to lift. Good. This time, we're going to pause on the right side and pulse the rib cage. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, moving back. Exhale a la izquierda. And here you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, releasing. And exhale, arms here to your sides. Let the legs extend. You can stay as light with your knees as you need to. Circulamos, let them circle. And then exhale, pull the thigh bones up. Toes come down, thighs can lift. And then you'll exhale, roll the bones of your back right back down to the floor. Here we go. Let's try that again. 2 more. So the legs circle out, down, around. Shoulder blades pull in, belly pulls deep, toes down, thighs lifting, dedos del pie, en el pie, muslos, arriba, and then vamos a bajar. You're going to lower, otra vez, bajamos otra vez. Last time, you're going to circle out, down, around, inhale, inspirando. This time, we're going to go up and see if you can just hold this pose for about 5 breaths. Beautiful. Let's exhale, slowly releasing the bones of your back down to the floor. Hands move behind your thighs, knees bend. Exhale, rock to a seated position. Beautiful. We'll inhale. Once again, you'll rock back, finding your weight on the shoulder blades. And then exhaling to lift. Good. We'll rock back once again. And exhale to lift. Last time, I want you to see if you can hold back there for just 2 or 3 breaths. So you'll rock back, find the shoulder blades, and let your weight just rest. Good. Manos a las piernas, hands at your thighs. Exhale, come up. Soles of the feet move together. Take a little Baddha Konasana stretch. So open, lift your chest. Good. Take your ear to one shoulder, ear to the other shoulder. Let that ear rise up as I'll let the shoulder rise up as your ear comes down. Oreja al hombro, hombro a la oreja. All right. And then let's exhale. Extend your 2 legs long, 2 arms out. Inhale. And exhale, reaching forward, adelante. And then right back up. Good. So really drop your thighs into the floor as you stretch. Coming right back up. This time we're going to inhale, come forward. Now from here, reach your arms as far forward as you can. Drop the thighs into the floor and let your sternum extend. And now you can melt the top of the head. So we went from a Pilates exercise into Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Allow your head and neck to release here. And then we're going to inhale and look all the way up. Exhale, reach the arms out. So let's try a couple roll-ups. So the belly will pull in. You're going to drop your thighs into the floor and roll back 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So inhale, sweeping the arms to your sides. Now you'll exhale, lift the head and chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, stretch, reach forward. Inhale, come sit tall. Exhale, floating back. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, sweeping the arms around. Exhale, lifting your head and chest, coming up. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. So now from here, a saw. You're going to reach your fingertips towards opposite foot. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, pulse and pulse, reaching through the ribs. Inhaling up. Exhale, giramos otra dirección. So arriba, giramos y estiramos. You reach, reach. Inspirando arriba, stretching the arms up. Expirando, girando. Good. Inspirando arriba, arms all the way up. Exhale all the way down. 2 and 1. Inspirando arriba. Exhale, otra dirección. Good. Inhale, nos sentamos arriba otra vez. And now this time take your right foot, so your pie derecho, onto your left thigh. Left hand onto your right arm. Sitting up, now flat back. Find a flat back 1, flat back 2, flat back 3. And then exhale, let's roll all the way down to the floor. Inhale, pause here just for a moment. And then you're going to exhale, reach through the fingertips, lifting all the way up. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, switch the arms. Bend the knees, change the cross of the ankles. Stretch, reach it out. Come moving forward. Inhale, inspirando adelante. Expirando arriba. This time flat back 1. La espalda plana 2, la espalda plana 3 y bajamos otra vez 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Inspirando, so your brazos arriba, taking your arms up front of the rib cage, in and down. Expirando para subir 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Let's unfold your arms, unfold your legs. Come to face the computer. And we'll do a little bit of weight work. So if our torso is feeling un poco más energía, so it'll be an opportunity to sit upright. If your hips are bugging you because you walk for miles, make sure you give yourself a little prop for working on the floor. Or sit in a chair, puedes sentar en una silla también. Okay, so let's take your palms here, let them face up. I want you to begin by reaching 2 arms forward and back. So estirando adelante y atrás. Estirando adelante y atrás. Estirando adelante y atrás. Let's go 5 and in. Let's reach 4 and in. Let's go 3 and in. Afuera, adentro. Good. Hold the elbows out. Now tap your weights up to your shoulders. We'll go 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. A little pause here. Lift the elbows a bit higher and we'll go 5. Exhale, reach 4. Exhale, reach 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold the 2 arms. Abrimos y cerramos. Abrimos, cerramos. Abrimos, cerramos. Abrimos, cerramos. Hold the arms abierto, and then we'll go out and in 5, out and in 4, out and in 3, out and in 2, out and in. 1. Beautiful. Now turn the palms to face forward. Dos brazos adelante. 2 arms up. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Pressing with the shoulders. 1. Good. Turn the palms to face each other. Lightly tap the weights in. Tapping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Con las pesas juntas. So hold the weights together. 4 arms back. 5. And exhale, lift 4. Exhale, lift 3. Exhale, lift 2. Exhale, lift 1. Very nice. 2 arms down. 2, 3. Rising up. 2, 3. Coming down. 2, 3. And lifting. 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Down. 2, 3. And up. 2, 3. Last time. Or 2 more. What que digo yo? Exhale, arriba. Expirando arriba. Good. Last time. Beautiful. Bring the weights in. Take a moment. Your head moving either direction. Good. And then let's bring your weights right over your chest and unfold your 2 legs. Good. So we're going to inhale. Take opposite elbow to knee for a moment. So you're just kind of working your back and your obliques as you come and stretch forward. Opposite elbow to knee. Inhale. Opposite elbow to knee. Beautiful. Good. So a long spine as you go. Good. Exhaling to twist. Excellent. So now come and stretch all the way forward and all the way back. So adelante, just holding those weights right above your shoulders and then back. Weights adelante y atrás. Good. Let's try this one more time. You're going to hold out here. Stretch, reach the arms out and in. So we'll go 5. And so you're slightly pitched forward. And 3. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. Pause. Bring your weights right in front of your chest and walk your sitting bones together. Your heels in line with your sitting bones. We're going to lower back, rotate to the side, back to the center, rotate opposite side. So here we go. Rotate, center, rotate, center. Giramos, centro, giramos, centro, giramos, centro, giramos, centro. Take a little pause, open the knees. Inhale, right back into that position, long flat back. Now lift 2 feet and same thing. You're going to rotate a la izquierda, a la derecha, a la izquierda, a la derecha, a la izquierda, a la derecha, a la izquierda, a la derecha. Last time, a la izquierda. Beautiful. Let's sit right back up. Bring your 2 weights behind you for a moment. And once again, you're going to pitch your esternón adelante. And then exhale, your palms are facing up. Weights down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Take a breath. Relax. Check your neck. Chequeando en el cuello. Muy bien. So now pitching that weight slightly forward. Take the arms out and then lightly lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Bring your elbows in. Pitch the weight forward once again. Exhale, reach 10. Reach 9. Reach to a Y and back. Y, W. Y, Y, W. Y, W. 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Una pausa. Take a pause. Take a little breath. Good. Exhale. Reach back to that Y. Arms reach slightly back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little rest here. Elbows in. So now you're going to reach opposite. This is same elbow to knee. So you'll come down and up. So working a little bit through your obliques, lateral flexion of your spine while you're holding these weights. Good. Hold that elbow down. Lightly tap the weights in. So it's like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Otro lado. Hold here for just a moment. Feel those muscles engage. Tap 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. Open the two legs. Open the hips. Good. We're going to stretch to one side and up. Estirando otro lado y arriba. So we're going to stretch, come up, reach down, and come over. Center, arriba, abajo, al lado. Centro, arriba, abajo, al lado. Centro, arriba, abajo, al lado. Muy bien. Centro, arriba, abajo, al lado. Muy bien. Centro, arriba, abajo. Hold this abajo for just a moment. Good. And then once again, you're going to tap the weights. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arriba otra vez. Y abajo. Y otro lado. Here we go. Tapping 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Inhaling up. Exhale, arms out. Inhaling. Exhale, reaching. Here we go. 3 y 2 y 1. Hold the weights up, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Set the weights to the side for a moment. And just shimmy your arms. Take opposite hand to elbow. Pulling there across. Continuing to let your hips open. Good. Arms all the way up. Estirando una dirección y otra dirección. Beautiful. Sweeping the arms out. And then just take a full little movement of your torso one way and otra dirección. Beautiful. Slide the legs in. I'm going to let my right forearm, so antebrazo, has come to the floor. And then I'm going to let my top knee travel down and up. Arriba y abajo. So here we go. We'll take 5 y 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Let that leg come down. Top ankle, top foot up. Pantorrilla arriba. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Whole leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Adelante y atrás. You're going to let the leg move forward, move back. Adelante. Let's forward, back. Atrás. Adelante. Atrás. Adelante. Atrás. You can put a hand here behind your head if you'd like. Circle the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. A little pause. Hand here to the back foot. Big stretch. Opening your chest. Respirando. Respirando bien. Good. Let that foot come to rest. Shin rest. Estirando en la dirección de las piernas. You're going to stretch in the direction of your legs and then stretch away. En la dirección de las piernas. Y otra dirección. Beautiful. En la dirección de las piernas. Good. So now, from here, sweep that top hand back. Open your hips, so open the femur bones from each other a little bit more. And then reach the weight of your torso back. And this will kind of get us a good deep stretch into your psoas. Good. Just a few breaths. Excellent. We're going to push up. Take a moment, stretch your back the other way. So you've just pivoted, and now you're reaching almost like a little modified pigeons meets. It's like where pigeon meets child's pose. You can rock your weight of the body here just a bit, un poquito. Good. Well, inhale, empujamos arriba, so you'll push up. And now the back foot lifts, comes around to your front knee. Beautiful. And now twist towards the leg on top. Excellent. We're going to do just a couple more little things here. So you'll grab onto your top foot, so that foot that was by the knee. Exhale and stretch it up. Really stretch your calf, especially if you went 4 miles today. Up tall, up on your sits bones. Good. Let's open the arm and leg away from one another. Inhale, bring the arm and leg back together, and exhale, twist your torso now towards the top leg. Excellent. So now this knee bends. Place the ankle on top of your top of the bottom knee, and now the knee stretches down. Beautiful. The arms can come up. And exhale, you can bring your weight forward. So just another deep stretch into your hips. Good. Move your sternum up. And then we're going to exhale, lift, and then just sweep your legs around, opposite side of the body. And then let's try that same sequence. We got a lot to do on this side, but we can do it. Top hand to the top hip. Open and close the knee. So we're going to come down and up. 5, 4, y 3. Waking up external rotators. 2, y 1. Muy bien. Let's leave that leg down. Top leg down and up. 5, y 4, 3, 2, 1. Muy bien. Now the whole leg down and up. 5, y 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take this hand here back behind your head if you're feeling stable in the hips. La pierna atrás, la pierna adelante, la pierna atrás, la pierna adelante, la pierna atrás, la pierna adelante, pierna atrás, pierna adelante. Good. One more time. Y ahora, and now you'll circulamos la pierna. 5, y 4, y 3, 2, 1. Otra dirección. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, stretch, reach that leg. Estirando atrás. Take your hand to the foot, mano al pie, and then you'll stretch, reach your hip all the way back. Just enjoy that for a moment. So you can feel where you're targeting here. Just clearing that hip. Vamos a bajar. You're going to lower that leg and then exhale, stretch towards the leg. Estirando afuera. You're going to stretch away. Good. Estirando las piernas y afuera. Good. Couple more times. Feeling the sides of you just lengthening out. Beautiful. Good. So now we're going to pause here for just a moment. Take the top arm back. Separate the feet a little bit more if that feels nice. Maybe slide, scoot the hips forward. And then as it feels comfortable to you, take the weight of the torso down and just let the front of you stretch a little more deeply. Excellent. So now we're going to move our weight up and then exhale, reach across your body and stretch towards the bottom legs, letting your back kind of bring out the other way. Good. Give these long, enduring breaths so you're bringing oxygen to your tissues. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's come all the way back up. This top or your back knee sweeps around. Now that top foot comes to the outside of your bottom knee. Now let's twist towards that leg, bringing out your ribs. And bring all these little movements of your spine, of your hips. Every bit counts. The more open we are, the more different kinds of movement are available to us, right? So if we always just do too much of one thing, the same thing, then we get tight and stiff and programmed mentally that that's the only thing our bodies do. So the more we continue to try new things and open up, the more different kinds of movement you're capable of. Let's put your hands here on the foot and then feel your weight move into your sits bones. Yeah, look at that. Everybody's rocking. That's nice. That's what this is, our happy hour. Just rocking on our sits bones. All right. And then exhale, stretch and reach the leg all the way out. So I want you to focus on this calf. So the more you can bring the ball of the foot back towards the body and the heel towards the computer, the more deeply you're going to feel the stretch in your calf. Vamos a estirar un poco más por la pantorrilla, your calf. All right, let's exhale, open this leg. Enjoy that for un ratito, un momento. Good. And then we're going to exhale, cambiamos la dirección. You're going to change the direction. So the leg moves across your torso, and then the torso is going to pull towards the leg. Oh, sounds like a toddler might be joining us soon. Vamos a ver. Let's reach your ribs. And I want you to feel all the way into the outside of the leg. So sometimes we may be holding our leg in such a way that we don't actually feel the stretch. So make sure you reach through the heel, drop the thigh. Beautiful. So now this bottom foot, walk it out a little bit. Let the heel move to your rodilla, and now you're going to let your rodilla move to your talon. So there might be a lot more space here. It just really depends on your anatomy. But breathe into this. Good. There's nothing to force. Just what sensations are there. Beautiful. We'll inhale, sweep, take the arms up. Reach your sternum forward. And just enjoy that for a moment. So these long, not that we do anything the same thing, but I think doing some good work and then doing some deep, long held stretches is a great kind of practice to take into the evening. So you can sort of move through that afternoon lull and then move to a more relaxed place. Good. Let's exhale. Come all the way back up out of that. Unfold your legs. And then we're going to come over onto all fours. And let's just move your forearms here to the mat for a moment and take your tailbone all the way up. Let the head come down and let your sacrum move to the floor. So while you stretch here, I want you to focus on feeling a deep expansion in your belly as you inhale. And then seeing if your exhale almost releases your tailbone a little bit higher up towards the sky. So each breath is finding you more open, más abierto. Good, and then sliding some weight back. Now let the forearms come to the floor and take the top of your head. So you're just going to let it come down. And you can rock your weight a little bit from the crown to the back of your head. If this feels safe and comfortable, it can be providing a little stretch for your neck. Make sure you really feel in control of the weight. Good, and then we're going to inhale, come up, take your right arm, reach it, estirando arriba, and then hug that arm underneath you. Now let the top of the head come back down, and this time you're really going to work the shoulder down to the floor as much as you can. That top arm can first stretch almost in opposition to the bottom arm, so it walks over the head. And then you can take the arm and just reach it over your torso, over your back, and melt down towards the floor a little deeper. And then we'll exhale, come back to all fours for just a moment. Cat-cow the spine, release the back just a little. And then from here, once again, now let the left arm reach behind you and then exhale, scoop it under and take the top of your head down so really feel the arm bone working towards the floor. Good, and then this top arm, first let it reach over your head and then back. So we're trying to get into the armpit chest. Good, just appreciating all of that tissue. Beautiful, the top arm now can come over your back and you can work the shoulder, that top shoulder a little closer to the floor. Just melting into it. Let's push that hand in. Exhale, coming back up. Now slide your right knee forward. And now slide your left thigh back. Good. And then with your front heel, el talón adelante, you can walk the foot up just a little bit. And then you can move the left hip bone down. So if gently rocking yourself in this pose feels better on your hips, the other thing you can do is put a prop like an extra blanket or block underneath you here so it's just less pressure on your hips. Do the thing that feels right and good to you. And then you can exhale and move your weight down over this leg. Again, few big stretches, few big breaths. Good. I wish I had little baby elephants for us all to just come and press down on the sacrum. Little big deep stretch in here. Some release that comes through compression. All right, and then we'll exhale, move the weight of the body right back up. And then to come out of this pose, I always think lift your hips, Then slide the leg back. And now we'll try moving the opposite knee forward. So let that be the first thing. Now slide the right thigh back. So the idea is you're creating space between your two femur bones. Now walk the foot just out a little bit and set the hips down. Let your weight shift side to side as your hips are growing more comfortable here. And then you can always walk this foot up any amount that feels right to your hips, right? So it's nothing you have to force. You may find over time you get more stretch, that your feet and hips come to this position naturally. That may be never the thing for your hips. It might feel better to keep that foot a little bit lower. Good. And again, if you were going to prop this, you'd put it now underneath the left sitting bone. And then if it feels nice, you'd walk your hands out, stretch over the leg. Just take a few breaths. And then from here, once again, we'll just move our arms back. We're going to push our weight. And then just unfold yourself the other way. So now your left side will come to face the computer. And then we're going to just come down on the mat. Take a couple final breaths for yourself. Just to check in with your body. Scan yourself from head to toe. How are you feeling? Where were you before? Who are you now? Sort of understanding our beings as fluid. Perpetually shifting. And slowly, when you feel ready, just begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And circle ankles, circle your wrists. Rock your legs side to side. And draw your knees up over your chest. Now let the back move side to side, la espalda lado y lado. And then we're going to roll un lado, you're going to roll to one side. And then work our way up to a seated position. Y nos llevamos, we put our hands together, nos ponemos las palmas juntas. You can bow the head, close the eyes. Your practice is a gift. Tu práctica es un regalo. Muchas gracias. Thank you and namaste.